back here on the WWE Fan Talk Show channel with a brand new lineup of AEW figures. I am super excited to get into this set right here. We have the brand new Sammy Guevara. If you haven't seen my unboxing, I did a massive Ringside Collectibles haul. Make sure to go check that out before you tune into this video if you already tuned in. But we have the Cody Rhodes right here, looking very nice. They still have yet to put Rhodes on there, but that makes sense. And then we have Santana right there, looking very nice. We have Kenny Omega, the current AEW World Champion. We have Ortiz right there. And then we have Matt Hardy. We're going to get all these figures open and we're going to get a detailed look at all of them. So let's do it right now. Alrighty, so we got all 6 figures out of the packaging. Starting over here, we have Sammy Guevara. And this figure really surprised me. I think it's a very nice looking figure. Sammy Guevara comes with his sunglasses, looking very nice, and his signature facial expression with his tongue hanging out. He also comes with a leather jacket. I'm not going to remove it right now just because it's kind of hard to remove it. And I just think it looks much better on the figure. But yeah, he does have this extra stuff right here, the plastic, which is very nice because Jazzwares wants to make sure that this stuff doesn't rub off on the skin tone. But yeah, the extra plastic, and the figure looks great, has this nice orangish gold to it, and it looks very nice. They even added the studs on the tights right there. And then there it is on the back, says Sammy Guevara. I hope they give him his pink attire soon because that's like definitely one of his best attires. But there is his kick pads looking very nice. And overall, this Sammy Guevara is just epic. The range of motion and everything is great on this figure, just like all the other ones before. And the thing that surprised me the most about this figure is I thought he was only coming with 1 sign. So I guess Jazzwares gave us like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signs. I don't know if that was just a mess up for me and accidentally put like 4 extra ones in there, or if they're doing a cool thing and they're giving 5 signs. That way, if you have like your little crowd, you can put signs in the crowd. That's kind of cool, and I like how they're doing that. So props to Jazzwares. Next up, we have the Cody right here, Cody Rhodes, and this figure is excellent. And I don't know if anybody's going to agree with me on this, but I love black ring attires, especially when there's like highlights of another color, or there's like kind of like a different texture. It's not like a texture, but it's like, it looks like it could be a texture. And Santana just fell over. Whatever. But we do have the lime neon green on there with the kind of scaly material going on right there, and with the black, and it just looks so epic. And then we have the upper region over there looking very nice. We have the logo on the side as well as his elite boots. And the detail on this figure is just excellent. It says "won't back down" on the belt. And this is by far my favorite Cody yet. I even like this attire more than the new Ringside exclusive one coming out. I like the black and the neon green. It looks very nice. We also have the Throne Breaker t-shirt with the cloth goods looking very nice. I think that looks great. We have the brand new Cody Rhodes head sculpt with the smiling. This is the other head sculpt he comes with. I actually prefer the smiling one. I think it looks more like Cody. I do hope that eventually they give him the black hair. I think that's necessary. I know he only wore it for like 2 different episodes of Dynamite, but it does look great. Let's see how easy the t-shirt is to come off. Let's see. Pretty easy. And there's that new skin tone, by the way. It looks great. If you don't remember, on the last Cody Rhodes figure that we had, not the bloody one, but the original one we had, it was super, super pale. I actually didn't have the biggest problem with it. I thought it looked fine, and I didn't care. But the skin tone looks way more accurate on this brand new Cody. So props to Jazzwares for fixing that. Next up, we have Santana right here, looking very nice. And this figure surprised me. I thought it was just going to be like the lower half region of the Kenny Omega, but it's just the kick pads that are Kenny Omega right there. But you know, I think they're going to use the same kick pads for a couple of the figures that Kenny Omega has, but it is what it is. We get the knee pads, the all black pants, and then we have this cool, I think these are overalls. It would have been cool if we could have gotten like they actually go over him, but that's pretty cool. And if you wanted to, you could take off his torso and remove that if you don't want that on there and you just want some black tights or something. So that's pretty cool how you can do that. Skin tone looks nice. We have his nice tattoo right there. And that awesome looking head sculpt. It looks just like him. And then we have the eye patch version right there as well. Like, this isn't even necessarily necessary, but the fact that they just added a head sculpt in with the slightest difference is just amazing. But this figure looks great. We got the elbow pad and more another tattoo on his arm. But this figure just looks great. He also comes with some other accessories. Alrighty, and he comes with the Puerto Rican flag right here. It is cloth. Very nice. I think that's a nice touch. The red, white, and blue. Very, very cool. And then he does come with some extra hands right there. Looking very nice. Oh, and he also does come with this sock, which has a bunch of stuff stuffed into it so he could beat down his opponents, and I think that's pretty cool. Next up, we have his tag team partner, Ortiz, right here, and I think this figure, to me, is a little bit more unique because look at those head sculpts. He has like a humongous head sculpt with that hair, and then it's all braided with that bandana with the Puerto Rican band or colors on there. And then we do get a molded on t-shirt, and it says Inner Circle, which is really cool. You could add that to your Inner Circle collection now. It does come with some extra hands. These are the regular skin tone hands, and then he comes with a black glove and a Puerto Rican flag glove. And he also comes with a flip-flop, which I thought was very funny. But these head sculpts kind of remind me of the Jack-specific head sculpts, if you remember those back in the day for the WWE figures. I just like that, that throwback. But this guy also comes with the overalls, which is very nice, and you can take those off. Also comes with the flag, so just excellent figure. We also get that new mold for the tights, I do believe. They're kind of like, what do you call that? Capris? So he has his capris right here, pulled up pants, and those cool, like, I don't know what you call those, shoe things, something like that. But those are pretty cool. Excellent figure. And then we have Kenny Omega, which this figure is just outstanding. You can't go wrong with a Kenny Omega figure. We got that nice gunmetal gray and silver going all throughout with that nice blue and the gold with the logos. It almost looks like a robot. I know somebody, like, I don't know, because I know his whole gimmick is like, it's like he's the Terminator back in New Japan. That was like his gimmick, or one of his gimmicks for his entrance. So I don't know if that's inspired, if this attire is inspired by that, or something in anime or the Gamerverse. I'm not sure. But there's just so much great detail on this figure, and I know that he wore this attire for a very, very long time. So it's appropriate that we're finally getting it. But this is definitely the best Kenny Omega so far. We also get that updated skin tone. And I'm not sure if this is a brand new mold for the bicep. I can't tell if it just looks different with the new skin tone or not, but I'm not sure. It looks more veiny to me. We get a brand new hand there as well, and the gun pointing hand with that brand new head sculpt, and it looks just like Kenny Omega with the blonde and stuff going throughout. His jacket does have the one wing on it for the angel. His finisher is the one-winged angel, so I think that's pretty cool. Excellent Kenny Omega. I think it's an outstanding figure. He also comes with an extra pair of hands, just more generic hands. And then we have this figure here, which is probably the most standout-ish, I guess, or the standout figure in the set. We have the Matt Hardy, and this figure blows. I'm not putting down Mattel, but this figure blows the Mattel one out of the water, in my opinion. Just look at that head sculpt. Has the nice red hair in there, and he's screaming, and it looks nice. You get that awesome hand with the delete hand as well. You get that nice robe. I know it is rubber, but it is flexible, so that's pretty nice. You can take it off. Let's take it off and see his torso, see if it's accurate. And they did give him, I do believe this is the... see if I can even move his arm. They did give him the Chris Jericho body mold, which I think looks appropriate. We get that brand new pant mold, which looks nice with the Chris Jericho shoes, with the red and all that. It's just an excellent looking Matt Hardy. It looks just like him. And then this is something I didn't even know the figure was coming with. I knew it was coming with a drone, but I saw this in the back. I'm like, what the heck? This is the projection thing. But I didn't know it was going to be like a whole, like, there's going to be head movement and stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure you could probably pop this off and put it on that figure. I don't know why you would. Maybe it's something creative, but you can pop this off if you would like to, just have a regular drone. But I just thought that was so insane how they added that. Like, who would have known? Like, Mattel probably would have added, like, cardboard or something, but they went ahead and did, like, a whole nother figure, and it's see-through, translucent, so very cool. I'm going to rate these figures from least to greatest. It doesn't, like, the figure at the bottom doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad figure at all. All these figures, in my opinion, are 10 out of 10. It's just like a matter of which one's my favorite. So starting at the bottom over here, I am going to give it to the Sammy Guevara. And you heard me before. I absolutely love this figure. I think it's great. The jacket's great. The sunglasses are great. And the whole sign situation over here is cool. It would have been nice if we got a cloth leather jacket. Maybe that's the only reason why he's at the bottom. But this figure is just overall outstanding, 10 out of 10. Moving over here, we do have the Ortiz. And I think this figure looks great. It's very unique. I like the new sculpt and the inner circle shirt. I think it looks very nice. He has a bunch of accessories. And then we have Santana over here, which is absolutely dope. I think it's cool that we're finally getting these guys. And then I'm going to give it to the Cody just because there's not too many accessories, but I'm just glad to have another Cody in my collection, especially this specific attire because it's one of my all-time favorite Cody attires. It also comes with the cloth t-shirt and 2 head sculpts. And then I'm going to give it to the Kenny Omega over here at second place. Just because it's Kenny Omega, and before they were making Kenny Omega figures, I had always wanted one, and now they finally make them. I'm not complaining. Like, they could give a whole series to Kenny Omega. All 6 figures are just different Kenny Omegas, and I would buy all of them because I want a Kenny Omega figure, and this one's just outstanding and it's great. And then at number 1, we have the Matt Hardy, and I didn't think he was going to be at number 1. I thought he was going to be the Dustin Rhodes of the set, if you know what I'm talking about. Dustin Rhodes was kind of a letdown, but this figure is my number 1 favorite. I like the mold. I think it looks just like Matt Hardy. He also comes with some extra hands, I forgot to point out, with some extra like detail on the hands. Oh wait, where is it? Right here. It looks like there's like tape on it, which is pretty cool. So very, very nice. That is it for the video review, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Go to Ringside Collectibles. I believe these are on pre-order, I believe still, or back order. I would go check it out. Use discount code Tanner to save 10% at Ringside Collectibles. Thanks for watching, guys. WWE Fan Talk Show out.